Hello everyone, I'm Byron Forest Gaming and I'm playing Ark Survival Evolved on the center map. Alright. Haven't done much. I do have everything I need to build a boat. So I'm going to build a boat. And there it is. There we go. Boat is crafting. And I have a level. There we go. Level 23. Not quite old enough to poop in the toilet yet. Now, did that craft? Yes, it did. Okay, great. I now have a boat. I also have a parachute. I might actually drop that off. Is there room in here? Nope. How about in here? Yes, there is. Put those in there. Okay, so I still got a little bit of wood left. There we go. Also got quite a bit of flint. There we go. And keep a little bit of wood just in case. And a little bit of rocks. Okay, there we go. I can run faster now. Now, I've noticed something over here. This island is the island that looks like a skull. I also have a spyglass. I have one of those. So I definitely want to head over here and check it out. Now there might be a little bit of an issue. I think in this area there is a Leetsichthius. I think that's what they're called. They don't like boats. Okay, that's a Megalodon. There it is right there. So, okay, it's a ways away from the island, and that water is cold. So I'm going to place the boat. And there we go. Boat. Now to hop on the boat. And away we go. Over to here. I'm almost there. Never mind. That okay, there is a Leetsichthius. And that one is red. I'm being attacked by a giant fish. I think it ran away. Deploy countermeasures. A fart. Now, there's actually stuff on this tiny little island, like a thieving bird. There's an Oviraptor. Did that thing just steal an egg? Can't tell. Huh. Okay, there's some moss shops. And thieving birds. Okay, there's compies. Might have to see what level that Pteranodon is. I'm going to head over here and look in the water. There's some manta rays. Okay. There we go. So there's the island. I have found land. Cool. You know, for a minute I thought that giant rock was a face. Okay. Time to look in the water. You know what? It looks safe enough. Pteranodon. What level? Level 55. That's not bad. Oh, that's right. I got the summer event active, and I have not done a dino wipe yet. So there's no event colored dinos, so definitely going to have to do a dino wipe. Back on the boat. Onward. To the island that looks like a skull. I heard something. I might have to go seek land. Go into the shallows. I think I made it. Okay, there's the island. Not gonna lie, these things are annoying. And they're everywhere. Almost makes me want to tame a dolphin or a megalodon, so I might be able to repair the boat. Now, something I want to test. Hope there's nothing dangerous here. I'm going to grab a little bit of wood. And thatch. Should be enough. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to test this in creative mode because I want to get a good look at this island. Okay, there's a lava pit in it. That is interesting. There's the eyes. Now, I'm curious if this will actually hurt, because that's definitely very interesting. And this is why I wanted to go into creative mode to do some fun stuff. Like, look at this. Fascinating. Okay. This thing is hollow. And there's obsidian and metal in here. So that's interesting. It is loaded with metal and obsidian. And there's also some bats up here too. So the reason why I wanted to come into creative mode is see what's up here. And I'm kind of curious if I can build up here because I kind of wanted to turn it into a pirate looking base with a skull. But I don't know if I can actually do that. And honestly, didn't really have to gather some materials because I'm going to make a quick foundation just to see if I can place it here. Because I don't know. Okay, I can actually put something here. That is interesting. Definitely would be quite a project. Not sure if I want to because there's bats. But it was just an idea. But definitely a very, very cool island. So trying to build something there. Not sure if I want to. Hello, trilobite. Okay. Now to ditch these foundations. There we go. I guess now I'm going to head back to base. And do a dino wipe. So I don't have to deal with Elite Sichthys. Because that's the best way to deal with them, is just do a dino wipe. Okay, back on the boat. I think what I'm going to do is just... There's ruins right there. Fascinating. I think what I'm going to do is go along the shoreline back to base. Which might take a minute. Back at base, and it's stormy now. I'm going to park the boat right here. Now, can I repair this? Okay, I repaired it a little bit. I can repair it. I might actually just put a bunch of chests on it with wood and whatnot, so I can just keep repairing it. Oh, that's back up to full. Cool. I guess now I'm going to do a dino wipe for some event colored dinos because I have the summer event active. And at some point I'm going to activate the Fear Evolved event and see what works there on that event. Alright, I did a dino wipe, so now I'm waiting for dinos to respawn. There's a green drop. And I'm actually not going to pick that stuff up right now because I'm not at that point. Now, there is a blue drop over there. So I'm going to head over there on the boat. Okay, coming up on the blue drop. Not sure if I'm high enough level to get a blue drop. Okay, level 25. I might be old enough to get that blue drop. But I'm going to have to cash in some levels. And there we go. I'm sorry, this boat is not big enough for you compies. The nerve. Trying to hitch a ride. If I'm quick, I might be able to see what's in that blue drop. Okay, I will take one of those and book it. Because compies are scary. Okay. Back to base. Alright, I'm going to make a mortar and pestle. There we go. And there it is. Pretty cool. I got a smithy blueprint. Put it over here. Now, where do I actually want to put it? I think I'll put it over here. Okay, there we go. That's right, I need spoiled meat for narcotics. And narco berries. Looks like there's a blue drop out that way. Not sure if I actually want to go all that way. And there's a green drop right there. Okay, real quick, over there was a green drop, and I ended up getting an Ascendant Parasaur saddle. So that is very cool. Alright, I've been busy gathering narco berries and making trank arrows. And I was over here gathering narco berries, and I ended up finding a level 100 female raptor. I have a couple of stuff to build a small trap. Okay, the raptor's right there. And she's bolted. And there we go. going to see if I can bull her again. Okay, there we go. Come on, go to sleep. And there we go. She is tranked out. Cool. Now I think I have a little bit of meat. Throw in narco berries. And some mejo berries. I'm joking about the mejo berries. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to wait for her to tame up. And there we go. She is tamed up. Cool. Tamed a raptor. First tame on the center map. And she's brown and yellow. Neat. Tell you to stop following. Pull out the narco berries. Can't remember the last time I actually used narco berries. Hello there. Level 149. Alright, I've been looking around the area. I found rocks, sand, trees, and bushes. Now over here is a Tek Parasaur. And it is a level 114 male. Okay, I'm going to try to build a trap around it and knock it out and tame it. Okay. Bullet. Put that right there. Okay, there we go. Alright, looks like the trap is working. Come on, go to sleep. Okay, there we go. He is finally asleep. Now to give him some mejo berries. There we go, mejo berries. I know they don't eat meat. Alright, now I'm going to wait for him to tame up. Okay, he's almost done taming. And there we go, he is tamed up. Cool. Tamed a Tek Parasaur, and he's level 170. Now, can he get out of that? Interesting. Just in case I find another Parasaur, I'm only going to use one door frame. Okay, there we go. He's out. And I might have actually seen another Tek Parasaur, so I'm definitely going to look for it. But first, I'm going to dismantle this trap and try to recycle it. Cool. Dark blue, silver, and gold. Close enough. Okay. I did see another Tek Parasaur over here. This one is a level 114 female. Now that's pretty cool. Same level as the male. Going to bowl her and build a trap. Okay, there we go. And she's trapped. Cool. Hoping she doesn't pop out. My bow broke. Good thing I had another one. I think a dodo just pooped. Okay, there we go. She is tranked out. Mijo berries. And there we go. Now I'm going to wait for her to tame up. Almost done. And there we go. She is tamed up. Cool. Tamed another Tek Parasaur. Dismantle that. Cool. Dark blue and sky blue. Now she is falling, right? Yep. Okay, now to dismantle this trap real quick. Now something I might have to do is use some stuff on the boat so they don't fall off. That's the biggest issue with the boat. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to head back to the boat. Okay, I've moved the boat around a little bit. They did not move. Okay, I moved the boat around a little bit to see if they would fall off. They didn't move, so I'm going to bring them over to the base. Okay, that one's wiggling. And there we go. I'm back at base, and I didn't have to add anything to the raft. Tell everyone to follow. Okay, there's the parasaurs. There we go. Okay, they're back at base. Cool. And this has... I'll take the water skin, the fireplace, the sleeping bags, these sleeping bags. Okay, there's some spark powder. I'm going to take that. There's also a green drop. I made a saddle for the Raptor and the Parasaurs. There we go. Cool. And there we go. Cool. Definitely going to be using the Parasaurs for harvesting berries. Alright, I built a boat and explored some of the map. I tamed a raptor and 2 Tek Parasaurs. It's time to end the video. If you watched to the end and enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.